Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you guys doing tonight, today, wherever you're from this beautiful world? Welcome to another Three Beers with a guy named Steve. That's what I'm naming it. Yeah. All right, that's my name. Don't wear it out. Cool sticker from Yakima Valley Hops. All right. Yeah, look at that one. It's a new one. Lupulin Lunatic. I don't know where I'm going to put it. So we'll put it right there for now. All right. So cheers. You saw the beers in my on my picture. What in the fuck is going? Oh my God. Hold on a second. Something happened. Go away. Cheers. You saw the beers? Three. I've been kind of just jumping into totally different styles, trying to get different things. I was gonna put a Hefeweizen in there, but I just didn't get to it because I don't want to do four beers. Last time I got fucked up. Kind of. Not fucked up, just there was a little too much in the hour I had. Um, so yeah, kind of going with the flow, like with what Tanner does with East Coast Elky Reviews, does that like a few beers, this and that. A lot of all of these other guys do it too. It's kind of fun though. I like doing it. Um so I can see why they do it as well. So all right. So the first one we're gonna do is, what is it? Can you guys tell me? Yeah, it is a German Pilsner. German Pilsner from Jester King out of Texas. It's called the Satire. 4.8%. Brewed and canned by Jester King Brewery in Austin, Texas. Very cool. I like this. German style pills, 4.8. Let's see what you guys are saying. Cheers, Jordan. Cheers. All right, so let's go ahead. I've got a beer. I should just slam it. What did I pour a fucking sideshow beer for? Ugh. Okay, so we're gonna pour this German pills into my Fiden's glass because it seems like an appropriate glass to put it in. Is that the guy from that cartoon clay animation kind of? I don't, well, not clay, but whatever. It was canned. It does not say, and I'm not too worried about it as long as it's not over a year old. 6 months, year, six to a year. Okay, let me get a picture of this because that is sick. Hold on, bear with me. All right, so there's a good old in German pills for you. Slight chill haze. What's up, East Coast Elky Reviews? What's up, Channer? Channer? Channer. Today your name is Channer. So yeah, slightly hazed. Totally appropriate for the style. Very nice, clean looking beer. It's got kind of a low rising bubble in the carbonation, looking at it. Very golden though. Can see through it. See me? On the nose. Didn't have a big head though. Did not pour. I poured fairly, I don't know. I did a tilted pour, but like a normal pour, but it just didn't bring enough head. That's what she said. That's what he said. Or she said. All right. It's got a bit of a muskiness to it, like sulfur musky. hints of that herbal herbaceous kind of feel to it. A little herbal, um, noble hop spice, kind of a bit of that Pilsner biscuit cracker. Clean smelling though, smells really nice. It's got a bit of a lemongrass. It's got that Germanic expression written all over it. It's just it. It's a Pilsner. Let's drink it. Pretty fucking good. Wow. The carbonation's really low. It could be carbonated probably a little better, and it could be a little cooler as well. It's a little warm. It's really punchy with that cracker, the Pilsner, kind of it's bitter. It's got a bitter on the edges of my tongue. Very clean, mineralistic like water. Pungent, slight bits of like onion and or like a garlicky onion. Lemongrass, bitter on the finish, more dry in the finish. Slight pepper, black pepper, kind of a spice. Watery, but with a nice impactful amount of flavor. It's very nice. It's got a nice flavor profile to it. As far as what it is, it goes down really smooth, goes down clean. I'm getting a slight grape, like blue purple grape. Yeasty, slight yeast, kind of a yeastiness. Not in the sense that, I mean, it is a clean beer, but it's got you can taste like remnants of yeast, like a German like yeasty, which goes down so fucking fast, smooth, light body, sizzly mouthfeel, soft, sizzly. And I can't get over the mineral water, the let's say like I kind of tastes like you're just drinking RO water with some minerals in it, with some salts, and then like spring water, and then adding the spice of the hops and all the other stuff. It's really nice. Have a sip on this for a second. Think about it. I'm really digging the drinkability. I'm digging that just the overall generic picture of this beer. It's such a generic, Germanic. I'm digging the overall geriatric image of this beer. It tastes like dog shit, and Squatchy's gonna love me for this. Squatchy hairs. Um, tastes like a little bo with that onion and some dog fart. But through that all, I would say it's a very good drinker, crusher, drinkable, very good. I would have thought this was something from Germany. It's made very well. Jester King's put off some really good beers. I've always enjoyed their beers, stuff I've gotten from them. Um, but yeah, I would probably rate this at about out of five. I would probably go like 4.2 out of five. There's so many different types of not types. There's so many different German Pilsners out there that it's so hard to like rate it accordingly. But I would say it's a very good German Pilsner, and it's just it's nice. I would get it. I would get a 4 pack of this as long as it was priced appropriately. Yeah, man, and the graphics really helped a lot too. That it's so funny how graphics sell you, right? You see a graphic sometimes and you're like, dude, that's fucking sick. I gotta get that. Even though I've had hundreds of fucking different pilsners in the time I've been brewing or drinking beer. It's this is really good. I could go a little higher, but did someone say I could go a little higher? Yeah, I could go a little higher. Oh yeah. Let's see what it tastes like after that. Oh, it hit me hard. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, afterwards. Totally, man. We could go off air or something if you want. I would love to hang out. Yeah, but just to close the show, and then we can hang out after if you want. Yeah, sounds good. Um, fuck, it's only 6:13 p.m. here. It feels like 7:15 p.m. I wonder why. Oh, the time zone change. Okay. So let me just get this down. You guys are gonna like the next one. I think so. It's my first pumpkin beer I've had ever since this time of the year has come about. Oh, that fucking hit me hard. Oh, shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. I'm gonna go get that beer. Let me go get it. Oh, dude. Feel good now. Okay. This is a pumpkin beer from Freem Brewing Company out of Hood River, I believe. Yeah, Hood River, Oregon. It's a pumpkin spiced ale beer. Has a cage and a cork. And it's a 6.9. So it's I was really scared it would be a little heavier. I didn't really want to drink a heavy beer. Let's see if I like this. All right, so we're gonna put this in my treehouse goblet or whatever you call it. These are always fun. 6.9. Oh, dude, I got like my finger like stuck there. Didn't want the tendon didn't want it to come back. Oh, smoke on the water. It's like a gun barrel. Oh, that's spiced all right. Yeah, all spicy, cinnamony, nutmeg. Great color on the pour. Got a nice light honey color or a light amber. Very dirty glass, but yeah, it looks really good. That's heady right there. That's nice and heady. Um, that says good things to me. When it's heady, it's got some body. Um, perhaps some good flavor. We'll find out. I'm not a big pumpkin fan. Not an ale fan. Pumpkin ale. It just depends. I don't like the too spicy stuff, and I'd rather have a dark one than a lighter one like this. But we're gonna go with it. It looks like honey, doesn't it? It looks like clover, orange clover honey or some blossom honey. Um, kind of a light amberish like look, even like a slight pumpkiny orange like tint to it. Very nice white, sort of off-white head, fluffy meringue pie, top of the meringue lemon pie on the fucking meringue on the lemon pie. Yeah, that's what it is. That's why. Fuck you. Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, that's a joke. All right, it's just a joke. Don't go anywhere. Oh my God, that was probably loud. Sorry, coughed right into my microphone. All right, so we're gonna look at it first, huh? You can see it's hazy somewhat. It's got a little haze. You can see shadows. It's got some good carbonation. Medium rising bubbles. The head has kind of simmered down, kind of soapy on the sides. Lemon meringue pie on the top. Fatty looking head, two finger head at the initial pour, down to about a finger and a quarter of my sausage fingers. Let's go smell this bitch. Well, first off, I get a sweet malt. I get a sweet caramel malt with that backbone malt, the bready two row. I also get. I have cut that son of a bitch off. What's up, Paul? I know, dude. I know it. I know. It's weird, huh? Scrolling back, though, look at that. I'm gonna leave a little 5 o'clock shadow. My beard was dipping inside toilets and shit at work, so I had to do something about that. Thank God it was just water in the toilet. Um, yeah, you get a slight pumpkin, like squash of the pumpkin kind of thing, accompanied with that allspice, maybe like a nutmeg, cinnamon, I'd say, but not over the top cinnamon big red gum or something like that. That's gross. I can't do that. I've had some that are just like big red gum all the way through. You're like, oh, yeah, you are okay. You're okay, Paul. What's up, Finru? Cheers, dude. How are you? No, not. I got to work my Friday tomorrow, so this is my Thursday today. But I'm just reviewing a few beers. This is my second one, a pumpkin beer, 6.9, I said, percent. um, Cream out of Hood River, 6.9%. It's yeah, it's got an like not I wouldn't say all allspice. Like there's different things in allspice that make it what it is, but it's got kind of a nutmeggy cinnamon. Cinnamon's not really the dominant. Nutmeg would be the dominant one on this. And it sits right along with all that kind of a sweet caramel malt, which sometimes can be a little overwhelming. But for the style, I think it's great. I think it's okay to have some caramel malts in the pumpkin ale. Um, and no, it's just got that bready kind of that two rowy bottom base malt kind of breadiness. Slight hints of very slight bitter hint in the nose from hops, but it like so low. All right, I'm done drinking this, or I'm done smelling this. Let's start over, Steven. Let's drink. Cheers. Oh, that's more gourdy. That's more squashy. Yeah, orange, lemon, pumpkin, squash, with little hints of nutmeg and even lighter hints of cinnamon. So it kind of like backdrops everything and a little bit of maybe hints of like slight little pinch of diacetyl, like buttery kind of, but not nothing like overwhelming. It kind of goes well with the pumpkin, the squash, and like and because it's like it's almost like a lemon sourness with like with like a tangerine orange, and then you're adding the pumpkin in with it. Wow, interesting. Hood River. Hood River, you'll say, the home of my original liquid yeast, way yeast. The liquid yeast, the white yeast. Yes. Yes, Paul, the white yeast. I like the new look. Hello from Planet Dan's land of the long lost Dan. I assure you I don't belong on a milk carton. All right, good. What's up, Dan? Mr. Dan Man. I'm drinking a very nice smoky ale and it's awesome. Good. I want to make well, I this dark saison smoky and beech woody kind of smoke campfire, so it's came out really nice. But I want to make like a Rausch beer, a rock beer. I'd like to do a smoky style. That'd be really fun. Hell yeah! Or smoke up something, smoke a Hellas or something. I'm a smoke a Hellas, man. All right. I'm gonna smoke a Hellas lot of this. It's so good. All right, so back to the beer. Body's medium. Carbonation is nice. It's a subtle a medium low carbonation. The mouthfeel is slightly kind of like a soft, sizzly, kind of like the last one. A little bit of lift there. Goes back watery, but with flavor. Carbonation could be a little heavier, I think. I think so. I think it could be a little heavier. Um, Fairly dry in the finish, but watery also. So it's got kind of a back to back of each of those things. I don't know. Like it's weird how to explain that. I can't explain that. It's watery. You get all like the citrus, the pumpkin, the all that stuff, and it kind of goes back. It's not quite like a seltzer water. It's got a lot more flavor than a seltzer, but it's not really sweet. It's got a slight sourness to it. Sour acidity. Um, Slight sweetness from the malts, the caramel. It almost has a Hefeweizen, like an anise or something like that, like banana clove kind of thing going on as well. I think cloves in this. I'm getting like a clovey banana. So it almost tastes like a banana Hefeweizen or a pumpkin Hefeweizen. That's kind of what it tastes like. So there you go. And I'm kind of liking it. So it's kind of cool. I wanted to do a Hefeweizen, and here you go. Here's a Hefeweizen. I've got another Hefeweizen in there, but I'm going to wait on that one. Well, let's see. What do we got here? Cheers, Dan and Finru. Cheers, Lone Star. Cheers, Bourbon Bounty. Cheers. I know. And all my hair is all like sweaty and like wet underneath. So like I only have this like I did a lot of acid kind of thin hair over the top and like I got fried by a fucking electric wire. And then underneath it's all like my good hair, but it's been raining here like a my fuck. It's just like the rest of the week's gonna rain, 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 rain. It's like all the rain started, man. It's gonna be on for like 8 or 9 months now. Heavy rain, cold, heavy rain. That's Oregon for you, man. Especially on the coast. Especially on the coast. But cheers anyway. Yeah. Uh nice. All right. Is it the glasses? No. Oh God, I can't see anything now. I gotta put them back on. All right, so yeah, this beer's like a pumpkin Hefeweizen. I'd say I mean I kind of like it. I think the carbonation was a little low, but Other than that, I'd probably give it like a 3.9 out of 5. It's not terrible. Is there anything on the bottom? Yeah, a little bit. I swear this is a fucking Heffy. What's there? So what do they say? Oh, vanilla and ginger. What the fart? I get cinnamon, but I didn't get vanilla. Ginger, maybe ginger. It's just as flavorful as your mom's pumpkin pie, and there's no baking required. That's all it says. Enjoy at 45 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, uh, which would be what, like, what's that in Celsius? All right, now I gotta look that up. 50 Fahrenheit to Celsius is 10 Celsius. um, 7.7 to 10 Celsius. You should drink this at. Okay. I'm learning a little Canadian. I almost said French. Um, yeah, so we're gonna drink on this. Let me slam this beer actually, because it's been my host on the side. I've been had no time to sip on it. Oh, pineapple and grapefruit. All right. I never said this would be fun to watch. Watch some guy fuck himself up with 3 beers. Yeah, this is great. But Freem's really good, man. I like Freem. Their their uh their canned grocery stuff can get a little wonk. A lot of times that's from the way that the grocery stores or the people that buy them from the distribution and from the company, they just don't handle it right. They hold it in the back of their hot warehouses. They leave it out on the aisles hot. They throw it in when it's just nasty. You can't do that, man. It ages the beer faster when it's all warm and room temp. You throw them in the cooler, man. Slow down the aging. Slow it down a bit. It slows down all the off flavors. It slows down everything and allows you to keep that in the cooler longer without it spoiling and going bad. Yeah, for those that did not know that. Yeah. Oh my God. Hey, what's up? I'm kind of liking bubbles. Bubbles. uh, and I got the glasses to go with it. They look like bubbles. That's great. Trailer Park Boys. Yes, I love it. And he made beer at the end there. That was pretty cool. This is a pretty good one, Steven, man. You gotta. It's the fancy one. I know Freem's not your favorite person to go or place to go, but I've heard. But but this pumpkin one's pretty damn good. 6.9%. I gave it a 3.9 out of 5. It needed a little more carbonation, I thought. But it was more of a gourdy pumpkin pie like thing. If you didn't hear what I was saying, I'm just repeating myself. But no, it's pretty good. It's not all like super spiced out. It's more like a pumpkin hefeweizen. Yeah. Which I think pumpkin hefeweizen goes clickety boom good together. I think that's a perfect mix with a little cranberry on the side. Oh shit. Little that might be what I'm getting. They're saying ginger. I do get ginger. Come to think of it, there is some ginger. And the ginger it's not lemon, it's ginger. And it mixes with like a little slight orange. There's some orange peel in this. I swear to fucking God, this is a Hefeweizen base with pumpkin and the spices that would go in it as you would a pumpkin beer. Definitely. 30 minutes. I got 30 minutes left. Well, I got one more beer, so whenever that happens. Last time I drank these too fast, I had four. My first one I did of these. I went to the bathroom, had it in the bathroom, and all of a sudden bent over and just all this foam just came out of my mouth. I threw up foam. I was like, oh my God, that was way too many beers, dude, in like one sesh. I got fucked up though. But that's not what I'm trying to show here. I'm not trying to show, hey, have a lot of beers and get fucked up really quick, man. Come on, Twinkle. I'm fabulous tonight. Hey, come on. Read my palm. Ah, you suck. Stupid hand. Work better. I think it's a pumpkin wit, dude. Or a pumpkin happy. Well, same kind of wheat beer. But I mean, you know what I mean? Like a German Hefeweizen. Stupid camera. I'm gonna get a new camera. I can't handle this shit. No, serious. I saw some way better cameras than Logitech. I've already complained about this before on lives, but Logitech's crap. Pumpkin wit, pumpkin half, pumpkin whatever wheat, but it's so good, dude. It is. It's a really tasty one. And it grows on you as you drink it. It's just got this really nice subtle spice with a nice sweet caramely kind of banana, clovey, ginger, orange thing going on. Slightly dry in the finish. Clean though. Nice. Feels good. One more beer to do. And I think you're gonna like this one. I'm gonna like it, I hope. Um, I haven't had one in a long time. You saw my picture, the last one. Yes, it's a rye beer, rye IPA, actually. Um, oh God. Hey, I went to get my false bottom for my new mash tun here because I had to get a different mash tun or bottom with no hole in the center, right? And I'm like, I haven't heard from you guys in a while, and I wrote Spike, and I'm like, hey man, this is like the second time I've written you. Like, you guys haven't written me back. Like, usually you're very quick with this. What's going on? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, we're still machining the. I'm like, why would you sell something if it's not already in stock? Because I'm sitting here and I got to brew beer here soon, and you're like telling me you're still making it or something. I have no idea, but ah, pisses me off when I don't get shit. Like, it's all right. I sold something to someone on eBay, and they didn't tell me they wanted it quick, and it was a thermometer with a long, whatever. He's like, I can go to my local homebrew shop and pay 3 times more, and I don't want to. Can you get it here by Monday? I'm like, dude, it's Saturday. USPS isn't even open. Well, and then he writes me 3 days later. Well, it would be nice if you closed this out and refunded me. I'm like, well, and we could all get on with our lives. I was like, dude, okay. I've refunded your money. I hope you have fun with your shitty brew day or whatever the fuck you're doing. Fuck you, you asshole. And give me a fucking thumbs down on my eBay too, just so everyone knows how shitty you were. It wasn't me who was shitty, it was actually you. Don't turn that shit around on me. I was like, you could have told me if you wanted this expedited, you dumb shit. Fucking hate people, man. I hate people that are anal, dude. Like, fucking get off your high horse. Get out of your world, man. The world that nobody likes, get out of that one. Get out of that one. Okay, let's go get the other beer. Let's do it. So this one is from Hetty Alice. Hetty Alice beers. Hetty Alice beers. Out with Amarillo and Comet. 6.9%, 100% spicy, they say, with rye IPA. As the trout rise and the larks sing, oh, what joy does the rye IPA bring? This was canned. It does not say. Put a fucking date on the fucking can, people. Hetty Alice was my grandmother. This beer is okay. This beer is brewed in remembrance of her generous and adventurous spirit, with love and great thirst, brewmaster Gavin Lord. Brewed and canned by Hetty Alice Brewing Company in Portland, Oregon. Okay, put a date on your can. It's a food product to some extent. You should at least tell us when the fuck you, how fresh it is. Shouldn't that be a fucking requirement? I think it should be. I think it should be a requirement. And it should be, if it didn't print good and it's all smooshed up and weird, you should have quality control go, nope, it's not a good one. We need a different stamp. Yeah, I'd be the anus of the company. I'd be like, hey, no. That it's so true though, dude, right, Jordan? Yeah, like put a fucking date on that thing. Like, how do I know how old this is? How do how did the owner of the company I got this from, the bottle shop, know how old it was? He's like, oh yeah, I've heard of that one, yeah. But I mean, I wouldn't have even bought it if it didn't have a date. I'd be like, well, it doesn't have a date. But you don't know because you're just looking at a list. Oh yeah, let's get that one. Okay, I've seen that. So it's all on Hetty Alice. Sorry. Your grandma's gonna be mad at you. All right. But I got news for you. It's good. And that's because my guy over at the bottle shop knows how to do it right. Puts his shit right in the fucking coolers right when he fucking gets that shit. Doesn't matter. I've had some that went a little wonk, but it's not his fault. That smelled oniony, dude. That was dank onion, fucking almost smelled like the fucking weed I have here, this weed stick I got. Oh man. Little chill haze. Westy looking, West Coast looking. It's got that look. Bone white head, poured about a pinky head. Um, yeah, not much. I poured a little easy though. I didn't go aggressive. Bone white though. It's holding well. Good retention, decent, I guess. Sticking on the sides says a lot. Um, medium fast rising bubble, medium low rising bubble. On the nose, it's so garlicky and onion, like scallops. It's like scallops. Stupid thing. Oh, that works. Or at least put it on the side of the can. Exactly. Double time. Just put a date on it. Oh, put your cans up. Put a date on it. All right. Matt, pass go. Let's smell it. It's slight slight malty lollipop. It's got like that sweet candy lollipop smell from the malts. Not sweet though, not super sweet. Just kind of a you can kind of get that like candy lollipop, I guess. Uh, Under that, over and through the woods to grandmother's house, I smell grandma's nasty toe. Oh, that didn't sound good. Wait, hold on, let me go back. No, I smell we don't need to be smelling toes. Uh, uh, let's get away from the toe topic. Um, but I smell a little bit of garlic and scallions. Scallions. That's what I was looking for. And yeah, kind of an oniony scallion, like garlicky thing. Herbal, ganja, hints of some caramel, lemon, perhaps with the grape, like a lemon grapefruit mix. Very earthy, dank, no diggity, no doubt. Oh, no, no, I'm not really into Beyonce. Yeah, it's like grandma's riding the pole on stage. That's what it smells like. All right, I gotta drink this. Let's go. Oh, yeah. The right riser. Um, yeah, kind of a like a mm, right. This is hard to explain. I guess grapefruit. Grapefruit's a good place to start. Grapefruit, pine, sappy, garlic, onion, scallions. Scallions. May the scallion first be with you. Down for the onions. um, yeah, but no, it's got and then it's got like kind of a slight like doughiness to the malts with a little nice spray of rye, like a rye to me. It can be spicy, but it can also be very doughy, um, like malty, bready kind of like a. But it does impart some kind of spice to it, um, like that of like pumpernickel bread or something like the just I don't know what's the caraway seed or whatever the fuck it's called. That's got kind of that thing, that spice. But only if caraway seeds put into it, you know? Rye alone works with caraway because they both share similar quality of spice level, but I don't think rye is as spicy as like say caraway added. So it almost comes off kind of, it does have like I wouldn't say black pepper, but it has kind of a like a spicy breadiness, like doughy bread with a lot of citrus and onion. Um, Caramel sweetness, bready, doughy, rye bread of some sorts, pumpernickel, I guess. Um, it does kind of have it does have that caraway though thing going on. I don't know. It does kind of have that in this. It's interesting. It's bitter. It's bitter, being that it is an IPA. It does have a bitterness level of good, a good IBU level. I don't know what the IBUs are on this. It doesn't say. That's another thing I would like it to say on the can is tell me the ABV. Tell me the fucking. Tell me the IBUs. I want to know it all. I like to put everything on a can, man. So you don't have to go look it up. But I will say this is a very good beer. It's clean, it's fresh, and I mean, goddamn, it's a banger. This is really good. You want something rye? Rye not. This is really good. That's what Bumpy named one of. He said what he named one of his rye IPAs. Rye not. Right. I think it's what he said. But yeah, goes down so smooth. It's got that like a Chinooki kind of like old school Westy kind of touch to it. Or what are they using? Oh, Amarillo. Amarillo, dude. That's I'm kidding. There, I think there's orange, a little orange in Amarillo, isn't there? I think there's a little orange. There's some kind of like orange thing or something. Um, what's the other one? Comet. 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 Let me look up. I gotta look that up. You guys all will probably already have the answer, but I'm looking it up. Okay. So Comet is berry, currant, citrus, sweet fruit, mandarin, lemongrass, black currant, apricot, pineapple. I kind of get the mandarin and lemongrass out of this. And Amarillo, just to kind of get the full spectrum. I go to Yakima Valley hops for a lot of my answers just because they're awesome and that's all I go to. I only go to Yakima Valley hops for my hops. I only go there. I don't buy hops from more beer, even though they are Yakima Chief, which isn't bad, but that I think they mostly they are when you buy them from them. But no, this is I love Yakima Valley hops. So citrus like more orange. I knew it had orange and then a floral kind of thing. Oh, the Yellow Snow IPA from Rogue uses that. That's a good beer, dude. What the that was Amarillo's a good one, man. I'm gonna have to use that in a fucking Westie for sure. I use it with the fucking rye IPA. Definitely a specialty for anyone that doesn't know that. It's a specialty IPA. They don't actually have a rye IPA in BJCP, but it's it's really good. This is really good. Why is my shit all glitchy? Come to Canada to see the date on a code on a beer. You'll tear the remaining hair out of your no code someday, month, year, other month, day, year. Those best. You know, it all comes down to how the people handle the fucking beer. Of course, everyone that's going to sell their beer out, from beginning to when it's in the stomach of someone of a drinker, the purchaser or whatever, they're going to want fresh beer. So most of the beer is fresh, but keep that shit cold. Keep it in the fucking cooler, man. Don't, what the fuck? And they got like beers in like Fred Meyer grocery store where we are. And it's all like warm and has a sale date. I'm like, oh hell no. No. Mm-mm. Yeah, you go on and buy that, Grandma Suey. Yeah, I see you lifting that up out of there. You're gonna get it for your husband? He's gonna be very upset. I mean, if it's a stout, fine, that might be all right, but hop dependent beers, you gotta be careful. Bouillon. Never used it, heard of it. Bouillon. Bouillon hops, huh? Fuck, I can't even they don't even have that at Yakima Valley hops. How old are you? No, I'm just kidding. All right. No, this is so bouillon is dark fruit, sibling with flavors of dark fruit, elements of spice arising from that might actually be good in like a Belgian beer or even a Hefeweizen or something. Alpha acid 6.7 to 12.9%. depending on your terroir and how you've grown them, this and that. Yeah. So, oh, you're a New Year's one, huh? My dad's mom was New. She was born the first of, yeah. I don't think it was the third. She was born the first. So was Tanner. He was born New Year's Day or something. That's funny. All right. Um, yeah, so a good beer. I really like this. And it's kind of like a Westie, but with rye in it. You know? It's a fun one. I kind of like the added extra little spice and dough kind of kick. But what really adds to it is that scallion kind of garlic, oniony kind of thing, and then a little slight hint of danky notes from like say like skunk weed or something. Like it feels like you're smoking some weed with a beer. Like you smoke a little weed and then take a little beer. Let's see what it tastes like after that. Hold on. I hope I don't have a like fucking cough fest. This is skunky. Yes, it is. Like Jack Harrer and skunk or Durban poison. You know, the bitterness takes over, which is nice for a Westie. This is the traditional West Coast with that specialized edge of rye, but it like the grapefruit and the pine and the dankiness of the onion and like the earthiness really rides over the skunky weed factor of what I inhaled. So it's like where like if I had something that was more terpy and fruitier, it would go really well with like my New England. So it just goes to say you gotta put the right hops in the right styles. You gotta if you're as a brewer, if you're experimenting, it's okay to put some fruitier hops into a Westie style beer, but call it a modern Westie IPA. Call it the right word, the right title, so that people are aware of what you've done, and hopefully you've balanced out the flavors and the sweetnesses of the hops and everything else. I know, isn't it fucking? Aren't they good, dude? Jordan. They are so good, dude. This is so good. I'm gonna do this up at 4 or 5 out of 5. I'm keeping it at the very top, almost excellent, bottom excellent, very good to bottom excellent. This is a fucking great beer, and I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, good job, Hetty Alice, man. After all the shit I gave you for whatever the fuck I said before I started this beer, but I'm gonna drink on that, and I'm gonna go through some real quick shout outs for what's going on here. I've got my dark saison. Had some about 20 plus chipotle peppers in both the whirlpool and in the dry hop. Took my lid off my conical and fished out the when I racked the beer, I put it into a keg. Right, I got about 12 gallons or so, maybe 11 and a half, 12. Um, but I fished out, of course, sanitized, fished it out of the fermenter quickly as before I racked the oak chips, and I threw them in with some gelatin to kind of help clear it up, clean it. Threw it into my keg before I filled, closed it up, purged out any oxygen out of there with some oxygen, the CO2, and then which is what I like to do. And then I did a closed transfer, so there was nothing there. I did purge out any oxygen after I put the lid back on out of this thing. Um, so everything was clean. Everything was nice. And it came out. Really, really nice. So there's my shout out to that beer. I can't wait till I carbonate it. It is a little bit of, it is on the spicy side. Once you have a few sips, you're like, "Woo!" But definitely campfire, smoky, dark saison. I mean, that funky, it's just great. Anyway, there we go. That will go out to a panel of people. however many I can afford to take care of. But I do want to have some people come up and taste it with me. Um, and I'm going to be doing a NEPA. I don't really have an exact name for it. I forgot the name I gave it, to be honest, but I am using Strata and Motueka for this beer. Just two hops. We are going to double dry hop it, and I'm using a British 5 Ale yeast from Omega, 3 packets, and oatmeal and flaked oat, flaked wheat, and also German malted wheat, as well as pale tiro and some marisada. It's just what I like for my Nipas, but and Nipas and any Nipa, any hazy. It will be milky. It will be good. It better be. No, I'm just kidding. But but there will be two dry hop periods. I usually throw my hops in at high crossing for biotransformation, for flavor. I really feel it really kicks up the aromatics. It really helps with flavor as well. It kind of turns everything. And I like to do it before it starts to get ripe. So when you start seeing a couple bubbles going, ba-da-doop, 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 then fucking put those hops in. That way, it doesn't go and push hops all over the place. So I've learned that you got to do it pre. So right when you know it's gonna go crazy, you put those hops in. And of course, I've got a hopper that I throw in, and it's all oxygen. You know, you don't have any. There's no oxygen in there and all that shit. So it's all closed, dry hopped, and so everything's put in. We're gonna do two drops. So we're gonna do a high crossing, then we're gonna do a terminal gravity drop for about 3 to 4 days before I rack it off. And that didn't sound good. Before I rack the beer before I put the fucking beer in the keg. Um, why do they have to come up with that terminology? Jesus Christ. Um, that's funny. So yeah, but then I'm just trying to talk to you guys. So the West Coast, I'm going to be doing a West Coast IPA as well. So look out for a recipe day and night for that. I might do it in this week and put because I want to. I'm getting paid here in the next day or two, so I'm going to be buying the recipe also for the West Coast. I'm trying to get beers made for myself, so I don't have to go to the grocery store and buy beer all the time because it's really expensive. It can be. So I am going to send beers for the NEPA and the Westie, and the stout I do for my wife. It's something like I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll send it to two people randomly, so you'll just know. Oh man, I got a bubble gap beer. Um, but that's it. And I'm doing these. I like doing these lives with the fucking reviews. Three beers. I think it works. I think it's awesome. Let me show you my eyes. I keep looking down. I think it works as I'm spitting everywhere and drooling. I feel like a pug. No, but as I'm, just I just want to. I changed my name, my branding, because I really want to fulfill this idea of this just this I'm trying to get into that brewing world. I'm trying to put my energy fully into brewing so that maybe before I die, I might be able to pull something off. Um, and maybe get at least 5 years of professional yay you know but we'll see. We'll see how that all works, but I'm not dying or anything, at least I don't think so. Other than that, so some beer reviews I might throw. I go on Wednesdays with Thomas Metal 75. There's a shout out for you. Go to Thomas Metal 75. Eric, great drummer. Very good drummer. Like a fantastic drummer. And I really trying to look for his album. He's got, well, this is one that I bought from him. Oh man. So he's in Oxblood Forge. I bought this groovy ass tape. It's pretty sick. Um, and this is his first stuff that he did with those guys, but he's been with them a while. He's branched off in some other uh, bands as well with different genres of music and stuff like that. So that's really cool. Good guy. But and hey John, what's up, dude? Cheers, dude. Cheers, bro. And let's shout out keep it funky with beer and dank reviews. Keep it funky with beer and dank. Keep it funky beer and dank reviews. Um, is a cool dude, man. Good friend, and we had a good time together. All of us did. So it was fun hanging out, and he's got some good lot of reviews. Not only beer reviews, but weed reviews as well. Um, and I can't wait to get going with the Trees Whiz. Check out that channel, TreeWiz, on my thing. I haven't been there in like 2 or 3 years, 4 years probably. But I did start growing another I split. I did start growing another seed. Or I put a seed in. We can grow 4 plants here in Oregon, but every time I put four in a 4x4, it's like overcrowded. So what I'm doing is I'm putting a plant in, trying to get it going. For fuck's sake, the damn seed's got problems. Um, I think next time I'm gonna go out of a paper towel, wet paper towel, with the water. It didn't do so well. Just throwing it in some distilled water didn't work really well. But it popped, but it didn't work very well. I always get a really nice gangly ass root growing out of the paper towel when I keep it wet like that and shit in a dark place. But yeah, no, so I'll get that going. I got one little tiny pot under 4 LED lights and my fans and all that shit going in my tent. So look out for some more Trees Whiz lives. Actually, you'll be able to see my dog. He'll come in there and hang out with me. And he's always wanting to help me out. Such a good dude. And Bowie. But we'll get that plant going. And I'm gonna tuck in. I'm gonna do some low stress training, do a lot of snipping underneath, kind of low stress train, let all the branches grow up and up until I get them to where I want them. And then we'll flower and they'll get even bigger. They'll go another 2 feet. We get some big old fat nuggies everywhere. Boom, bang, bang, bong. That should last like all year, dude, for me and my wife. Seriously, we don't smoke. She smokes more than I do, but I like to have flower. It's such a good fucking thing. I love flower. Oh, I love flower, and I love indica flower. A little bit of sativa is okay. All right, so that's all I have for you. You'll stand down. Gee, thanks, Paul. What did he say? Oh, okay. Jesus. Why don't we not say Jesus? Let's say oh, Johnny. Oh, oh, Rebecca. Oh, Alice. Indica for the fucking win. But there you go. That's that. Shout outs for a couple channels, my stuff, 3 beers. I think it's time to do this. Let's go private. Let's go off air. Private. Off air. Private. Where's my private at? Where's your private? Okay. Yeah, I like indica too. This shit's in. This is so good, man. This fucking 2 grams, dude. This shit's gonna last me for ages. Anyway, yeah. Much love, Paul, man. You know that, brother. Much love, dude. Thank you so much for hanging out with us all, man. All you guys. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna throw this we're gonna go off air. We got the link. I can throw the link in the off air if you guys wanna hang out. And do that. But I want to close this show because it is a little show that I guess I've started, um, but by myself. All right. Oh shit. Very good, man. All right, guys. Cheers. You guys have a good one. Have a good night, day, where you're from this beautiful world. But now, after one more fucking sip, oh yeah, I love beer. Do you like beer? I thought you did.